Okay, so hello everyone. Today we are going to have a look on a production flow of SAP Business One, how the production flow works, what are the basic production flows which would be requiring to complete a production in SAP Business One. So as you can see in production, what the basic processes what we have to incur is like first of all we have to create a bill of material. On behalf of that bill of material, a production order would be created. On that production order, the material would be getting issued and received certainly. So let's start. First of all, let's just create a bill of material. So today we are going to take an example of car. So if I'm required to create a bill of material for a car, let's suppose I need to create a BMW car. So there are certain things what I'll be requiring for that. Before starting, let's just get understanding about the header. So first of all, it's the product number. So product number, let's suppose it's BMW car, it's product description. Now bomb type. So we have totally three type of standard bombs what is available with us. First is sales, production, and assembly bomb. So what is a production bomb and a sales bomb is one of the same thing if I take into the consideration. A sales bomb is something which is based on a sales order and a production order is directly creating a production. Now what is an assembly bomb? Assembly bomb is like something what we are going to create some certain kind of assemblies. For that we take an assembly bomb. Let's suppose I have a different things like in the same example of car, I have a different set of bomb for making an engine gearbox. So for engine gearbox, I have a different set of bill of material for my body for making of car. Now, when I supposed to assemble all that, then at that period of time, I am going to take a bomb of assembly type. Correct. Now, second is the plant average quantity size. Correct. Warehouse in which the bomb is going to be received. My FG is going to be received, like car BMW, correct? If it is linked with some project, if it is linked with some distribution rule that I can link over here. So I'm just giving here my standard warehouse that is 01. Now let's come to the row level data. In row level, first item, there is a type. In type, we have four options available. First is item, resource, text, and root stage. Now, what does it mean? Item means I need to select an item over there. Okay, this item is be required. Second, resource means what kind of resources are going to be involved for creating that particular FG. Like what are the processes? Let's take an example. If I need to merge two things, so the resource what I'm going to use in that case must be a welding machine. So I weld two things to create my FG. So that is my resource. Text is like something I need to provide a little bit information about the particular assembly. So that would be my text, correct? And root stage. What is the stage? Let's suppose my stage is welding. So let's on basis of that all including all the four things, we just create a bill of material. So first of all, I'm taking a root stage. So my first root stage, what I'm taking is assembly. In assembly root stage, I required certain items. So first of all, I would be requiring a seat. So seat for BMW car. Secondly, I would be requiring a body. Third thing, what I would be requiring is my engine. So for creating this particular BMW car, I have to do one process which is known as assembly. And in the assembly stage, I would be requiring three of this child items. Now, I just need to provide a resource as well over here. So if I took through the resource part, I have lot many of resources available with me. So let's take an resource, like let's create a new resource that would also include in our topic. So let's suppose I'm taking a resource as assembly machine. like resource type is machine. We have three different resource types: machine, labor, and others. So, or in our case, it is machine. What is its unit of measurement? So, I'm taking it as an hours. Time per resource is like 1 hour. I'm taking right now, correct? And I'm taking it a standard cost as 1,000 rupees, correct? Issue method, I'm giving it as manual. So we have two issue method, backflash and manual. I hope you all know about that. And I'll just provide the capacity to that. If I have a certain capacity, planning data, if I need to attach any kind of fixed asset with that, I can attach that as well. So I'm just giving right now my assembly machine as a resource. And yeah, this is my product is been completed. Now I'll just select a second thing. I'll just selected the root stages. I'm just giving my resources. I have also given a text type. Work properly over here. So I hope you have must understand about all the fields which is available in type. Second field is our quantity. So how much quantity would be requiring for creating this one quantity of bomb. Third is the warehouse. From which warehouse I need to take my items. So I'm taking a general warehouse 01. I'm giving my issue method as manual in all the cases. I'm providing it unit price, like certain unit price. So for seat, I'm taking it, let's suppose 50,000 rupees. For a body, I'm taking it like 2 lakh rupees. And for engine, I'm taking, let's suppose 1 lakh 50,000, right? Now just add it. So this is how my bomb has been created for a car. Now I can find out like from this. So this is my bomb, what I have created. If I have multiple root stages, then you can see over here root sequence 1, 2, 3, and so on so far. It would be included over here. Now let's just create a production order on behalf of bomb. So before creating a production order, we just must understand what are the fields which is available in a production order. So first of all, we have three types of production order in SAP Business One system. One is standard, second one is special, and third one is disassembly. So let us first understand the difference between all of three. So first of all, if I talk about a standard production order, so standard production order is something which is directly created from bill of material. So the data what I filled in bill of material will be directly come into the production order screen, the raw materials, my root stage, everything. Secondly, is a special type of. For a special type of production order means it don't have any standard bill of material. You can create your own bill of material at the time of production itself. What are the resources you are going to use? What are the item you are going to use? You can have everything. And the third type is disassembly. So if I have a assembly type of bomb and I have selected a disassembly production order, then in that case, what will be happen? Like we have just took an example of assembly of car. So when I used to work with disassembly bomb, what will happen is I'll issue the method, like I'll issue my BMW car into that, and I'll receive my three components back from the system into my particular warehouse. That is my engine, my body, and my seat, and that will be available in my stock again. So let us work with a standard bill of material right now. Now we have a status that I'll be telling you later on how it works. So just take my product name for which I have to work. So this is my car. So as you can see, the details for car has been come. Now I can select the plan quantity for how much quantity I'm planning for this production order. Let's suppose I'm planning to make 10 quantities of car, correct? Now, other than that, I will select my FG warehouse in which warehouse I need to receive my FG. I'll select my order date over here at what order date I'm giving. I'll select my start date when we have to start this production order. I'll select my due date when I have to end this production order. Right now, I've kept all the three together, but you can change according to your specifications. You can link a sales order over here, correct? What kind of sales order you are like with a sales order with a different production order, you can link over here. You can link your order over here. Like now, if I talk about the component part in line level, they are same as bill of material, what I've told to you. All the things would be covered over here as same as that. Now, let us just add, like as you can see, uh, here are the certain available quantities what I can see over here. So what is my available quantity and how much quantity I've issued? What is my planned quantity? Let's you can see here base quantity is one. One seat would be required for creating one BMW. So for creating 10, it would be requiring 10. From which warehouse it is going to work and what is the issue method for that. So I can have all the certain things over here. Now, as you can see, for this resource, I don't have any capacity available with me, so it is showing zero. So let us just go here and check. So we don't have any capacity for that, right? So we'll set an internal capacity. We'll just have to create our daily capacity for this particular, like I've shown you over here how to create the capacity for that. So once you click over here, set it as default warehouse, you can do over here, correct? You can provide your capacity planning and everything over here. What is your capacity? How much capacity is being required? You can set each and everything from your resource tab, and that is a completely different topic. Correct. So let's just add it. Once my production order has been added, now I have to put it to the release status. Now, planned order status is something like my order status. I have planned something, a production order has been planned in my system, like, okay, I have to create this kind, this is work production I have to do, but still I have not received a release date. So I can do the changes in my particular screen. I can change my start date, due date, everything I can change accordingly. But once I click on release and update it, you can see certain things cannot be changed. Just like my product number, which I can change earlier, it's not available to change right now. Correct? And there are certain other things as well what I cannot change right now. Correct? Just like order date and everything cannot be changed. Now I'll just do right click over here and I'll select issue component. Now what we are doing is we are issuing a certain amount of quantity what is required to create this particular production order. Once I do issue quantity, I'll select items and I'll see over here 10 quantities is been available to issue. So I'll just add it. Now, if they are on serial basis or a batch basis, then I have to select the batches. Right now, I'm just doing auto select option. Okay, so I have selected all of three. I've added and yes. So as you can see over here, I have issued my 10 quantities on my base based off my planned quantity. Now what next I can do is I'll again right click, I'll do issue component. I can select my resource, I can select item. I have both the options to do, like what I need to issue, what I not need to issue. That is the available thing what I have, right? So my resource is also been issued, as you can see over here, correct? Now if I now what I'll do is I'll just receive my item. For receiving my final FG, I have an option called as report completion over here. I'll click on report completion. You can just see car BMW is been received in 01 warehouse with 10 quantity and transaction type is complete and second one is rejected. So right now I'm doing complete. I'll just add it. I'll create my 10 different serial numbers. So for that I'll go in serial number. I'll select like car 001 string number, operation increasing and great. So you can see like my 10 different sort of serial numbers has been created. Yeah. So my receipt is also being done. Now, if I need to check a relationship for that, I can just simply go and relationship map. I can see I have for this particular production order, I have done two issues. Like one is for 10,000 rupees, one is for around 4 lakh rupees. I have a receipt item of for 40 lakhs, 10,000 rupees, 40 lakh rupees issues I have done. Correct. Now, if I go in a summary tab, what my summary tab is going to show me is actual item component cost what I have issued. That is 40 lakh rupees. That's because for one it is 4 lakh rupees. So it is 40 lakh. If I click on this golden arrow button, it will just show me the inventory posting list item wise. As you can see over here, like what I have done and on what posting date I have created and against of what document number I have done so far. Correct. Secondly, I can select my cost over here. What is my component cost has been indulged in this particular production order for creating this item. This is my actual production cost, which is including my component cost, resource cost. I've not provided any kind of additional costing, or else that would be also included. If I had any kind of byproduct, that would also be included. If there is any kind of variation between both of them, then over here, this would be showing in a variation tab. If I click on this golden arrow button, it will just simply provide me the variation history for the complete. What is my resource core component? What is my item component? For what is the quantity I required? What is the costing I have done? What are the total? Is there any kind of variation on issue receipt? So no. So this is how my total variation has been completed. What is my total production timing? If I talk about this, what is my total production time I have took? Like 10 hours of production time I have took. Total run time is 10 hours. And how this is came? Because I have took my resource as 10 over here in the production order. In the production order, I have what the resource I have used is like plant quantity for 10. So that has been indulged just 10 hours of work what is be required. Now I also have a third tab which is attachment tab. I can do any type of attachment if I required for this particular production order over here. Now I can simply close this particular production order as I've done the issue. I have done the receipt for this. So I can close this production order and I'll just update. So this has been closed. And this is how a complete production cycle works in SAP Business One.